Top of the afternoon, everybody. What's popping? It's Mike with the Everything and More Store Show. Okay, now today what I wanted to do was just give a brief little talk about getting a return and what to do with the item, right? Basically, should you request it back? Should you just say whatever because, oh, I picked this up for a couple bucks, it's no big deal, blase, right? Okay, so let's get into this. So every now and then, I don't accept returns officially on paper, right? But every now and then, based on whatever circumstance, I will accept a return here and there, kind of based on like what I feel like would happen on the back end. I feel so let's just say, for example, if I sell you this pair of scissors, right? Now, let's say that this part, a plastic part of the scissors was off, right? So I had to make like a little repair. I get my little, my little 99-cent store super glue. I put it on there, put it back. It's good, right? So true enough, it's pre-owned, gently used. You don't really have to specify about the repair if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not 100% necessary. Like, you're not going to clarify and specify so this item was manufactured. It's not. It's like a pair of scissors. It costs $5-8, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so let's say I do that. I send it to you, right? Well, in the midst of using it, it comes out and you can see it was repaired. If they file a claim, or even if they message you, right? If they're cool enough to message you, sometimes like you can work with them a little bit. But if they file a claim, chances are they know what they're doing. They're not that smooth. So it might be the best idea to just refund them, because if there's any gray area, a lot of time they're gonna go with the buyer. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep the buyers happy, and they want to keep buyers coming back and spending money on eBay because they get the percentage of the platform, blase. So with that being the case, right? I feel like in that situation, I probably would just accept it, because I look at, okay, well, what's finna happen on the back end? Is this gonna backfire on me? Like, are they gonna rule against me? Then I have a defect on my account, and that lowers my seller's score, blah, blah, blah. What happens if I get 2, 3, 4 of those? The next thing you know, I can't promote my listings. I'm not gonna be a top-rated seller. You know what I'm saying? You're just looking at the future. Anytime I come into something, I'm gonna look at the future of it. Now, sometimes, our pride, our ego can get in the way. Like, nah, bro, no returns. It's not that simple, though. That's the problem. Like, it's not. If it was that simple, it would be no type of returns, and you probably wouldn't have the traffic that you have. And plus, in this day and age, people are getting so accustomed to the way that Amazon does things that eBay's almost kind of like turning into, like, they basically like trying to kind of implement their practices. You know what I'm saying? When before, like, I feel like it was a little more fair, like about 10, like not 10, like 8-9 years ago. I feel like it was a little bit more fair, honestly. But anyway, so yeah, so let's say you get you get a return, right? Now, maybe not in a situation like this, right? But something of a little bit more value, okay? So what do you do, right? So I'll give you my personal example. The reason I made this video, what inspired me to make the video, was because I'm actually in the process of reselling something that I've sold already. So, all right. So right here, right? What this is this Mitchell & Ness Chicago Bulls. It's like it's real strange because it's a hockey style jersey. It's got 3/4 sleeve, right? Mitchell & Ness. Believe it or not, I think I got it for like $4 or $6 at Ross Way, like some years ago, in Washington, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was California. It might have been California. Anyway, I ended up selling it for like $40 to this guy, right? It was in one of those Midwestern states. Now, the material is, I've specified mesh, all that, blah, 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 right? It's a mesh material, blah, 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 right? Okay, so I specified what it was. It's this, that, and the third. So anyway, the guy that I sold it to that lives in Wisconsin or Milwaukee, whatever, Milwaukee, one of those places in the Midwest over there. He was dissatisfied. I said, I don't accept return. He said, well, I don't like the material. Okay, well, that doesn't qualify for you to get a return because you don't like something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you it was polyester, so what you don't like it, that doesn't count. And then he said, oh, you said it was 3/4 sleeve. It is 3/4 sleeve. Okay. Anyway, so we went back and forth for a little bit, and I felt genuinely like I didn't. All his little claims was like, and 100%, I felt like there's no argument for him. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing for him to say. I've specified everything correctly, pre-owned, gently used. And this thing was my personal. I wore this like once, twice, but I was like, it's kind of like, for me, I was like, this kind of weird, like little shirt. Anyway, so the point is that I 100% felt like I was wrong, or like I was in the right, and he was in the wrong, and go to show they ruled against me, right? And anyway, when they ruled against me, no, you know what? They didn't rule. I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember if they ruled against me. If I just say, you know, I ain't finna be arguing with you, because I think he did say he was gonna file a claim, or I forget. Anyway, in a nutshell, I said, all right, fine. Send me my jersey. Give me my jersey, right? And then I'll refund. So, bam, got the jersey, did the refund, right? So, now what to do in this situation when you get a return? Yes, I want it back, especially if it's something of this, like, now, if let's say if it's a little $6, $7 Bath and Body Works 3-ounce lotion or something. Oh, yeah, bro, it's just a lot of trouble just for, you know. But if it's, say, $40 item or something like that, yeah, send that back to me. You feel me? Because then, yeah, and a lot of people might say, oh, I got $2 at the thrift store. I got $1.50 at the estate sale, whatever. Okay, you might have, but that's still $40 more that you could have to the good with your account. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, come on. So anyway, so yeah, so what I do now, as long as it's of anything of any substance, of any value, and I know there's nothing wrong with it, I request it back. Let me get that back. Okay, yeah, I'll give you a return, but we're going to do this the way that you know what I'm saying, I'm getting my stuff back. You're not going to just get something for free. You get what I'm saying? If it's so, you know, bad and cheap, then you shouldn't want it anyway. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times these people be like on some scam stuff anyway. So anyway, point being is that yeah, I'm requesting my stuff back. I want my item back. You're not going to get my item for free. So once you get your item back, resell it. So this shirt, this exact shirt right here, I sold it to the guy in Milwaukee. I don't know, I can't. Milwaukee or whatever, Wisconsin, or one of those. I want to say it was Wisconsin. Anyway, I sold it to this guy up here. He makes a big deal, acting like a broad about it. I said, whatever, bam, send it back. He sent it back. I sold it again. You know what I'm saying? So he got it. So either way, I'm not at a loss for nothing. I still got my little $40, $45, whatever I sold it for, and it's a win. So anyway, in a nutshell, if it's something of any value, I would recommend any eBay seller, myself, this is just my personal, what I believe, I would recommend that you most definitely request your item back, because it's your item. Why can I not? So basically, I'm supposed to just give you your money back and you get something for free from me that I know is of value, that I know I could resell. But if it's so trash, you wouldn't want it anyway. You get what I'm saying? So point is, if it's something of value, I would highly recommend that you request your item back and resell your item, as long as there's nothing wrong with it. So, of course, 100%, the people that accept the 30-day returns, that's what they do, 100%. Like, that's what they do. There's no questions asked. The emotion is out of it. Bam, okay, bam, bam, bam. Me, because I don't really too much like dealing with it, and you get a lot of returns. Now, if you're doing super volume, I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of returns. Like, you might, especially if you selling electronics. Shout out E, right? E just sold, I want to say, however many electronics in a week. The same week, he got 3 returns for electronics. You know what I'm saying? So, electronics is a tricky one. So, that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, point being, man, if I get me something and the person's not happy with it and they feel some type of way, it's all good. Here's your money. I mean, I don't accept returns, but if I feel like there's no way for me to dispute it, debate it, whatever, here's your money back. Go ahead and slide me my item back so I can resell. Anyway, I hope this video was somehow beneficial to you. Happy hunting to everybody who's doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Circulating these thrift stores, these estate sales, these garage sales, these free ads. You know, every which way there's an avenue to win, to bubble, to prosper. So, anyway, I hope everybody has the highest and most lucrative sales this year and make the best out of this. You know, if you watch this video and you haven't already, please subscribe. It says SUBSCRIBE in red letters down there on the bottom on your right side, not my right side. Please do that for me. Please like the video. And if you feel like it, please comment. Thank you so much. Salute. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'm out.